Good morning, 8th grade students. I'm Bob Thomas, Superintendent of Knox County Schools, and I'm excited to welcome you to the first Knox County Schools Career Expo, a week dedicated to helping you think about your future from high school to college and career.
And I'm Keith Wilson, the Director for Career and Technical Education here in the Knox County Schools. Like Bob said, we are looking forward to seeing you connect with our partners right here in the Knoxville community as you explore options for high school classes, college and university programs, and learn about employability skills and careers.
Middle school is a great time to be thinking about your future. It may seem far away, but you're just a few years from making decisions about college and career. As you think about starting high school next year, the more information you have about your options for college and career and the high school courses that could help you get there, the more prepared you will be. Keith, tell them more about the events coming up this week and what they should expect.
Thanks, Bob, and you're right. This is a great time to be thinking about the careers you might be interested in and what kind of education and training it might take to get there. To get your thinking started, we're hoping you've had a chance this year to complete your U-Science profile. U-Science exercises can help you identify the types of careers and coursework that might be a good match for your interests and aptitudes, also known as your personal strengths. It's likely that your teachers or counselors have discussed these profiles with you to get ready for the Career Expo. If not, that's okay as well. You will get an opportunity to create a more complete U-Science profile next year as a freshman in high school. Now, originally, we hoped that the Knox County Schools Career Expo would be an in-person event and allow you a more hands-on approach to college and career exploration. While we couldn't do that, we have the next best thing, a virtual exhibit hall hosted by the Knoxville Chamber. The virtual exhibit hall has more than 40 virtual booths where our business and post-secondary partners are sharing videos, flyers, and lots of great information to help you learn more about their organizations. You'll have the chance to spend some time exploring these booths and learning about local businesses and local colleges and universities. There are a few things you should know to be prepared. First, if you find information that you're interested in or something that you want to save for later, you can download it into your own virtual backpack. Second, if you need more time in the exhibit hall, or if you want to go back and look at something you saved, you can use your same login information to access the booth at home any time of day. You will have access to the virtual exhibit hall until March 19th. That's 2 weeks after the Career Expo. Last, you can earn points for exploring the booths and the information they contain, for downloading things into your backpack, and for clicking on SunSphere icons that are hidden throughout the exhibit hall. Prizes will be awarded to the top 3 students and teachers who earn the most points from each Knox County middle school. Remember, you can explore the booths until March 19th, but you can only earn points towards the prizes during the Career Expo week, starting on Tuesday, March 2nd at 7:30 a.m. and ending Friday, March 5th at 3:30 p.m. Now, in addition to the virtual exhibit hall and the virtual booths, you will also have a chance to hear from some of our partners in live Microsoft Teams sessions throughout this week. The sessions are scheduled 4 times a day, all week long. These Microsoft Teams events will give you a chance to learn more about Pellissippi State Community College programs, important employability skills from Junior Achievement of East Tennessee, careers with Train, the Knox County Government and Knoxville City Government, and career and technical education programs at our local high schools, all live and in person from our partners and sponsors. Your school's schedule will determine the live events in which you can participate, but don't worry, these sessions will all be recorded. You can watch anything you missed on the Knox Education Foundation website for 2 more weeks or until March 19th. If you have questions about the sessions or where to access them, just talk to your teacher or counselor.
Wow, it sounds like there's a lot to look forward to this week. I'm glad to hear that students can take part at school and at home so they can explore as much as they want and maybe even share this information with their parents or siblings. The Career Expo depends on the support we receive from a lot of very important partners. I would first like to thank our presenting sponsor, Pellissippi State Community College, and their president, Dr. Anthony Wise, for their support of this event. In addition, we want to recognize our partnering sponsors, the Knoxville Chamber, Knox Education Foundation, and Junior Achievement of East Tennessee. Next, we want to thank our industry sector sponsors, Train, Knox County Government, the City of Knoxville, Springboard Audio Video, and Lincoln Memorial University. We also want to express our appreciation to the more than 40 virtual booth sponsors. I would like to extend a special thank you to Mr. Chris Wade and the audiovisual production students at Carnes High School who are working with Springboard Audio Video to make this event happen all week. And finally, thank you for joining us today and for taking part in the Knox County Schools Career Expo. We hope this week helps you explore your interests and your future.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas and Dr. Wilson. Hi, my name is Christy Sills, and I'm the College and Career Specialist with Knox County Schools. Dr. Wilson just mentioned using U-Science and how you can sort careers based off aptitude and interest. As you know, U-Science is an online resource that you have the opportunity to use and reflect on your personal interests and strengths as you explore exciting career opportunities, build awareness for upcoming options for high school courses, local post-secondary programs, and examine different employability skills needed in the workforce. The greater Knoxville area offers a growing array of high-wage, high-skills, and high-demand jobs in a variety of industry sectors, such as health science, STEM, manufacturing, construction, hospitality, just to mention a few. Now, take a second and share one of your top 3 careers based off aptitude and interest in the chat. When I look at my own U-Science profile, several careers that pop up based off aptitude and interest is a credit counselor, public relations specialist, and a casting director, to mention a few. Now, at this time, I would like to welcome Caleb Allen, a student at UT's Tickle College of Engineering. Caleb is going to share more with you about his experience with U-Science in high school and now why he's attending UT.
Hi, my name is Caleb Allen. I went to high school in Knox County Schools, and as you could maybe tell from my background, I'm currently enrolled in UTK and a part of Tickle College Engineering. I'm a material science engineering major and a cadet in ROTC. So the purpose of this video is to talk about how I've decided on my major thanks to U-Science and sort of some other benefits that you might get from taking the test. So to start things off with my story, when I was in high school, I struggled with what I wanted to be and what I wanted to do in my adult life. That decision kind of came at me faster than I thought it would. I got out of high school and I just didn't know what major I wanted to do. So I knew I wanted a good college. I knew that I was interested in STEM careers. I knew that I had some interest in military service. From freshman year in high school on, I had considered being a doctor, getting my MBA, engineering, forestry, chemistry, criminal justice. I mean, I was all over the place. So that's where U-Science comes in. And I had the opportunity to take it a little earlier than my peers. And it was a different test than what I had been used to. So it's not the online career finder tests and stuff like that. And what sets it apart is that it sorts careers based on aptitude and interests. So where an online test might only sort by interest and give me sort of top 5 careers that I like best, which I sort of already knew in the first place. U-Science also factors in how you think, your ability to memorize things, what type of thinker you are. And the best way to describe those attributes and that part of that side of it is to actually show you. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and pull up what U-Science looks like for me. So if I go ahead and go to the home, I log right into U-Science, and this is what I see. X amount of years after taking the test, I still get all this information. I still have access to all of this. So I click on my aptitudes, and this here tells me exactly the type of person that I am, what work I'm interested in. Um, for example, anyone could fit on, or everyone fits onto one of these boxes, but I happen to be this one, and that's my role in the team. This is how my personal approach, how I work with other people. There are other things like visual comparison speed, spatial visualization, type of reasoning, type of idea generation. So just as an example, I'm going to show you what type of idea generation I have. So if we explore, you'll see things that I'm sort of good at and bad at in this subcategory, sub-attribute. I am good at speaking off of the cuff, and I find it difficult to know when to stop elaborating and focusing on a single direction. So you might be able to see that a little bit in this video. I feel comfortable sort of just talking, but sometimes I don't know when to get on gear and get how to focus and how to, push the project to the end, right? Everyone's one of these three types. I happen to be a brainstormer. You could be a concentrated focuser, an idea contributor, or you could be a brainstormer like me. But it sort of sorts you into these categories based on all this data it's collected on you. And even this, homepage of attributes is sort of just a snapshot. I mean, I got around 50-page report based on all the data that they gathered on me from the tests that I took. So they use all of that data in conjunction with your interests to find the best careers for you. So I can go ahead and sort all of these careers by interest, and that's sort of more a representation of what I would get if I just sort of went online and did a career test. For example, right here, number 2 for me is range manager. And, sure, I like going outside. I love going on hikes. Extremely interesting to me, but I might not necessarily be good at that. On the flip side of that, if I sort by aptitude, geographer, I may be exceptionally good at that, and I may be skilled at that, and the way that I'm wired may let me do that better than other people. But that doesn't mean I'm going to find the work fulfilling. That doesn't mean I'm going to be interested in it. So come over here to overall fit, and that's sort of where the two fit together. I've got all of these jobs, which, man, all of the ones on overall fit, I've researched on UScience. I've researched off UScience extensively. And I've got multiple types of engineering in here. You can save them, and these aren't in any particular order, but I'll just click on electrical engineer just to show you guys. It'll give you a day in the life. It'll give you a bullet point of what you do in your occupation. And this is the cool part. It'll show you how well your aptitude matches up with the average aptitude of the professionals in that career. So this hollow circle is the average of electrical engineers nationwide, and the orange is me. Same thing for interests. With that other test, this is all you'd see. And, maybe electrical engineering is good for me. Maybe it's not. I'm close, but I'm not right on it, except for investigative engineering or investigative interest. But then when you throw in that aptitude part, I just match up like really well with every single point on the thing. Other careers, and then it jumps into the education. So 23% of people have a master's degree in this occupation. And then degree programs to get it done, to get through it, job openings. And so you can sort of find all your information about each job here, massive database. And that kind of moves into colleges. So there's a database of colleges also. And I didn't use this as much because I was pretty certain that I wanted to go to University of Tennessee, and ROTC plays into that a little bit. But you can sort by different filters, and you can go straight from what degree you need to what school teaches that degree the best. And that's pretty nice to have both of those tools in one convenient location. Of course, research outside of this, but this is an amazing starting point and really valuable information right there. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing and try to repin my video here. Okay. Next thing I want to talk about is how I'm doing now, after UScience, being in college. UScience helped me decide on ROTC, and it's something I love. We get up, do PT early in the morning, and it's just enough military that I'm thrilled with it, and also able to pursue, my degree. And it helped me originally decide on electrical engineering, which I was on fire about and loved. But then it helped me decide to switch to material science engineering, which is okay to do your freshman year. You can make small changes. Material science engineering turns out aligns a little better with me. It's more sciencey and less roboty, like computers and man-made stuff. So that's just sort of fine tuning it, right? UScience got me on the path that I needed to be on. It got me on engineering. It got me narrowed down to 3 or 4 engineering fields that I knew I wanted to try. And I frequently go back to UScience. I use those databases all the time. The reports about me, the different colleges, not as much anymore now that I'm in one, but all the different careers. Sometimes I'll just go on there, for random reasons. They have a resume builder tool on there. It's just a great thing to have in your pocket, great thing to prepare you for multiple different situations, whether it be working in a team, communication skills, all sorts of stuff like that. So the last thing I want to say is don't be afraid to go out and find things that you love, because that's what you're working toward in college. And after you get your degree, that's what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. So really push yourself now to go out and find what you think you'll like to do for the rest of your life. UScience definitely helped me with that. And I was all over the place. So it sort of channeled me. But for you all, whether it be UScience or not, go find what you love and continue doing it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope I was informative and not too boring. And the last thing I want to say is go Vols!
Thank you, Caleb. We certainly appreciate you sharing your experience with UScience and how you've used it now at UT's Tickle College of Engineering. I know if I was in high school, I would use this great resource, because whenever I attended UT Knoxville, it took me several semesters to figure out what I really wanted to do. Again, on behalf of Knox County Schools, we appreciate you joining today's opening session as part of the Career Expo.